ISO 9000 is generally a difficult subject to understand, even after 3 days of training. This video provides you with a simple to understand explanation of its overall concept and principles. With this, you will probably have an understanding of what ISO 9000 is all about, better than most people.
What is quality? Quality is about fitness for purpose. It has been in existence for thousands of years. The first emperor of China, Shi Huangdi, decreed that certain goods had to carry the maker's name to ensure quality. Those who make faulty goods are liable for punishment. The pharaohs of Egypt required that quality marks be made on the stones used in the construction of pyramids. The modern quality movement evolves over three main phases. The first phase is inspect in quality. In this phase, the final products are inspected for quality. Effective products are rejected. Quality inspectors are employed for this purpose. The second phase is built-in quality. Quality personnel are employed to ensure quality in the production process. Statistical methods are used for sampling and testing. The emphasis is still on the products. The third phase is managed in quality. The most widely accepted system is the ISO 9000 series of standards. Here, the entire organization is involved. The emphasis is on the people. Everyone must understand the importance of quality and participate in its attainment. The managed in quality triangle consists of the personnel, the system, and the process. Once they are in place, the entire organization becomes a quality organization. Such a quality organization will be in a position to deliver its promise to the customer. What is ISO 9000? The ISO stands for the International Organization for Standardization, based in Geneva, Switzerland. ISO is a world standards body for the promotion of standardization and quality to facilitate international trade. More than 90 countries are members of ISO. The ISO 9000 is actually a series of standards comprising requirements, definitions, guidelines, and related standards. ISO 9000 is not a product standard, but a quality management system standard. Therefore, when your organization is certified under ISO 9000, it is your management system that has been certified, not the quality of your products or services. Why is ISO 9000 so important? It provides an independent assessment and certification of your quality management system. It increases your customers' confidence. It confers a competitive advantage to national and international recognition. How does ISO 9000 achieve its purpose? ISO 9000 sets out how you can establish, document, and maintain an effective quality management system, which will demonstrate to your customers your capability and capacity to meet their quality requirements. The most popular standards where organizations seek certification are ISO 9001 and ISO 9002. Therefore, we only need to focus our attention on ISO 9001 and ISO 9002. ISO 9001 is entitled Quality System Model for Quality Assurance in Design, Development, Production, Installation, and Servicing. ISO 9002 is a subset of ISO 9001 and is entitled Quality Systems Model for Quality Assurance in Production, Installation, and Servicing. The only difference between ISO 9001 and ISO 9002 is that ISO 9002 does not include design and development. The official ISO 9000 definition of quality is the totality of features and characteristics of a product or service that bear on its ability to satisfy a stated or implied need. Simply stated, quality is about meeting or exceeding your customers' needs and requirements. ISO 9000 is simply common sense set down on paper in an organized way. There are three elements to ISO 9000. They are your promise, you deliver your promise, you prove that you have delivered your promise. Let's go through the three elements again and relate them to the ISO 9000 requirements. Your promise is documented as your quality policy and the specifications of your products or services. You have a quality management system in place to implement your promise. You have a system of internal and independent third-party auditors to confirm that you have implemented what you have set out to do. The independent third-party auditing is done in two stages. Stage one, documentation audit. The auditors study the documentation of the quality management system to ensure that they meet ISO 9000 requirements. Stage two, compliance audit. The auditors check on the actual implementation of documented system to ensure that the operations are carried out in accordance to the documentation. Documentation is usually organized as follows. Level one, the quality manual is the heart of the ISO 9000 system. It tells you what to do. Level two, the second level deals with procedures. It tells you how to do. Level three, the third level documentation are records of what you have done. A good communication system is essential so that accurate and up-to-date information is transmitted at all the three levels. ISO 9000 is flexible and allows for changes to be made to level one and level two as the system evolves. From the documentation, let's now move on to examine the 5 components of the ISO 9000 system. They are characterized by the 5 M's: man, human resource; management, system of operation; materials, control of materials throughout the process; machines, the process of transforming raw materials into products; monitoring, regular checks to ensure that the system is maintained as documented. Recall what I said earlier. ISO 9000 is simply common sense set down on paper in an organized way. Prove this to yourself. Get a pen and a paper and jot down what you think are the essential components for each of the 5 M's. Press the pause button in your video player control and restart this video when you are ready. Thank you for your participation. Get your answers ready and compare them with the requirements of the 5 M's in ISO 9000. Man. Quality begins with having the right people on the job. They must possess the necessary qualification, experience, and provided with appropriate training. Their duties and responsibilities are well defined. The quality manager is usually appointed as the management representative to coordinate all matters relating to ISO 9000. Management. This refers to the management system telling you what to do, how to do, and then have a record of what has been done. Materials. This refers to the proper control of materials from the raw materials to the final products up to the delivery to the customer. The flow of materials and their status are clearly identified and traceable at each stage of the production process. The materials are adequately protected throughout handling, packaging, storage, transportation, and delivery. Machines. This refers to the production process for both goods and services. All production equipment must be able to meet tolerance requirements and have a preventive maintenance schedule. Likewise, inspection, measuring, and test equipment are properly protected, calibrated, and maintained. Where accuracy is important, the calibrations must be traceable to national or international standards. Monitoring. A system of monitoring is set up to ensure that the policy and procedures are being followed. An internal audit is necessary for this purpose. There is also a system of management review to revise and amend policy and procedures by the top management. Corrective and preventive actions are to be taken for non-compliances encountered or discovered. Conclusion: quality is a journey, not a destination. It goes through a continual PDCA cycle of plan, do, check, and act. You plan what you need to do. You do what you have planned. You do a check on what you have done. You act on any areas where you could take corrective actions or introduce innovations to improve quality and productivity. W. Edwards Deming, one of the founding fathers of the modern quality movement, has this to say: improve quality and you automatically improve productivity. You capture the market with a lower price and better quality. You stay in business and you provide jobs. It's so simple. The aim of leadership should be to improve the performance of man and machine, to improve quality, to increase output, and simultaneously to bring pride of workmanship to people.